Hey, what's up guys? It's Dave from Cousins Paintball. We're going to show you how to clean and go through one of the most popular loaders in the world. It's Virtue Spire IR2. It's the same procedure for the Spire IR. So stick around, we'll show you how to do it. Alright, so we got ourselves a Spire IR2 here. We need to clean this guy up. Got a speed feed on it. And we definitely have broken paint inside. This guy's real simple to do. Just pull this tab up. It'll allow the loader to come right up. There it goes. We just got hung up on something. So that guy comes apart. You got the top shell in one hand, bottom shell, tray, drivetrain, all that stuff in the other. We'll put that off to the side. Got a couple tools that we use for this stuff. Obviously your first thing is a rag, so we're just going to wipe everything down, clean it up. Got that all clean. One thing that wants nothing more than to make a mess or hold on to a mess of these speed feeds. So you just push this tab, pull that up, and remove the speed feed by just pushing that button in. It's going to be easier if we just do it separately. One of my favorite tools is this, what's it called? Toothbrush. If you got some old dried on paint there because you don't take care of your gear, we use a lot of rubbing alcohol or denatured alcohol around here. Same difference. I think denatured is not as clean as rubbing alcohol. You don't need to get crazy with it. We use it in the spray bottle just because it's easier. But you could just dip your toothbrush into it or whatever. If you're not doing a ton of gear. Like we probably work on 50, 60 guns a week here, so. You want to get in all these little crevices on here, just because you don't want broken paint getting on anything, right? Cool thing about denatured is it dries almost immediately and it won't cause metal stuff to rust. So if you don't wipe it down all that well, it's not the end of the world. Alright, cool. So that guy's clean. I want to clean around this edge. It's another area that just collects broken paint, especially if you never take your speed feed off like I don't. So it just kind of collects and you never open it up just because you never really need to. So that's clean. Look at these edges. These parts that I'm cleaning now really won't ever touch the paint, but they will build up with stuff. And then if you get dirt in there, then your hopper won't close up right. So you want to get those clean too. So that's all clean. And you just put that back in place. Squeeze it to close your lid. Squeeze that, or pinch this little button. Now your lid's latched into place. That guy's good to go. Alright, you're going to pull this tab forward. You pretty much got the guts and the drivetrain here, but you're still going to get stuff down in the bottom part of the tray. Same thing, this is like the inverse of the top part of the tray. You got this groove that goes all the way around that the tray sits into. That will also definitely collect stuff outside of the loader. Obviously just wipe down. There's some grooves on this guy that are just collectors that we'll go through later on. Make sure your feed tube's clean, because that's the last part the paint touches. And that guy's good and clean. And we've got your tray. Just wipe everything down. You can actually remove this spring ramp if you want, but it doesn't seem like we really need to get that deep. There's nothing underneath the front of it, so we're good with that. Wipe all the easy to get to stuff. And then the easiest way to get to this recessed area where the balls drop is just to pull the cone off. You can just pull it straight up. Be gentle, but firm. So that'll pull up. Just wipe that down. Set that off to the side. And you definitely want to clean around this area. Definitely want to clean everything, specifically this area. Use a swab to get deeper. So I'll clean up in there. If you want to get crazy, you get a Q-tip and get in this real recess. You can actually take this even deeper apart, but you almost never do, and I don't think we really need to in this situation. So get everything clean in there. Make sure you got no swab fuzzing down there. Then definitely want to make sure you clean this area. This is the area where the eyes see. So if they're faulted, your hopper's gonna operate incorrectly. It's either gonna spin all the time or not. Just gonna feed weird. So make sure your sensors are clean. Make sure that tube is clean. You're good to go. And you just put your cone back on. You see square, square. You want to match that up. You got to wiggle the rubber down. And get that straight down, then just push it into place. You're good to go. Push your power button, make sure everything's spinning right. This guy's in IR, so it's block the eyes. It's working perfectly. So we don't need to mess with anything else there. Now you got the tabs in the front. They go underneath this recess in the front. Just like that. Push it down, give it a wiggle to make sure everything's locked into place. Very similar procedure. You got the tab on the top shell, hole in the front, filled with paint. Let's clean that out. That's probably like the prime spot you get shot on any hopper, but this one's got a hole there. Hook that tab in the hole, push the back down, make sure you're latched up. Test it again. You're good to go. That's your Spire IR2, Spire IR cleaning procedure. Thanks for sticking around. If you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, follow, all that funky stuff that's boring but actually really helps us. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments below. We'll get to you real fast. If you want to play paintball, go to cousinspaintball.com. We've got fields in New Jersey, Long Island, Staten Island, Virginia, and Texas. If you want to shop, go to shopcousins.com online or come to the Deer Park store and you can check out all the fun stuff we have.